Hey, this is John with the Cybergun FAMAS. This is a gun I've had for about 2 years now, almost 2 years. Great gun. There actually isn't a lot of metal in this gun. The magazine, although the internals on the magazine aren't metal, the external part is. Obviously the gearbox. The bipod and barrel cover are both metal, and the rear sling mounts are metal. Strangely enough, there are no front sling mounts. I'm not really sure why, but you can criticize me for not understanding that, whatever. This gun hits hard. It shoots about 445 FPS. Its rate of fire out of the box is actually a little disappointing. Mine came with an 8.4 1100 mAh battery, and it was just crappy rate of fire. I hated it. So I upgraded to a bigger battery, 9.6, 1200 mAh, and now it's awesome. Shoots probably like 8 rounds a second. I don't know. That's just a guesstimate. The gun, you can see I have a foregrip on this. The gun actually doesn't come with a foregrip, but I just decided to add it because I don't like, twisting my hand to hold it. Maybe I'm just a pansy. I don't know. Alright, the rest of the gun, besides the metal parts, is all ABS plastic.
Hold it up a bit.
It's really durable. I don't know if you can see this, but it's all really sturdy ABS plastic. I haven't had anything break on it. Absolutely nothing is broken. It's awesome. The sights on this gun are actually a bit of a pain to use. They're too specific. I don't know, you really can't see it because they're so small, but it just runs right along this barrel. If you can see it running from here to here.
Rotate these down.
Yep, and it's adjustable for far, mid, and close range. But now, the cool part about the sights that I really do like is, if you can see this front sight flips up for close quarters fighting, and basically anything in the box you're going to hit. So that's really nice. I do like that. The sights are very specific to use. You have to have your head on the cheek plate here. This cheek plate is nice. You can just unclip it and reverse it for left or right-handed shooters. Doesn't really matter. Oh, of course. The hop-up is also underneath. I hope you can see that. It's a little dial right here. This hop-up is just ridiculous. I think you could it's probably rated up to 0.4 some grams. Really, it can take really heavy BBs. It's awesome. This gun is bullpup, so while it looks fairly short, the barrel is actually about 22 inches long. It runs from the receiver here down. So it's actually extremely accurate. Shoots about 180 feet, give or take. Yeah, people are kind of afraid of it. It actually does outdistance sniper rifles on occasion, so that's good stuff. The bipod is nice. It holds in place pretty well. Every once in a while you do have to tighten the screws on it just because they come loose, and yeah, that's no good. So it's nice. They just flip down and then lock in place, and that's what just rests like that. Really nice. I use it fairly often. The safeties, there are actually 2 safeties on this gun. The first one, if you can see, you flip it down right here and the trigger won't move now. And then you just flip it off. The second one is actually down here. This is your fire selector in the back. There is off, which is basically your second safety. You pull the trigger, nothing happens. And then, of course, semi and full auto. Having the fire selector in the back is a bit of a pain, but, it's not really that big a deal. I actually prefer it over, like, AK fire selectors, because you actually have to take your hand off the trigger to use them. Yeah, I think that's it. I think now we'll go out and do a firing test. Okay, so here we are for the Cybergun FAMAS firing test. Mags, very small, but these mags are actually 300 rounds each, which is respectable. Anyway, mag goes in the back, nice bullpup design. Semi-auto.
Just let me get in here.
And full auto.
Yeah, why don't you go forward a bit so I'm not like under a tree?
Okay.
Yeah.
You get the idea.
Yeah.
It's a pretty speedy gun. Anyway, that concludes my review of the Cybergun FAMAS.